For example 1, we're going to be finding the range of h of x equals sine of 2x minus 1 plus 3 over 2. What is the range of this? What do the y values go from smallest to biggest? So let's go ahead and do that. Now we're going to go over some simple steps. Step 1 is to determine the amplitude. Remember, range involves amplitude and d. In order to do that, we need to convert this to standard form. So I'm going to move the 2 out front and make it 1/2 times this entire thing. I'm not sure why I didn't draw arrows the first time, but the 1/2 will distribute to the sine, and then I'll have to multiply it times the 3 over here. Therefore, we get 1/2 sine of 2x minus 1 plus 1/2 times 3, which is 3/2. So this will be my d value, 3/2. So therefore, d is 3/2, and my a value is 1/2. This is first step, though. We're just going to write out what the amplitude is. Amplitude is the absolute value of 1/2, so my amplitude will be 1/2. Step 2 is to define d, which is the vertical shift, which we'll learn more about later in function transformations. Therefore, my vertical shift is 3/2, which is 1.5 as a decimal. You always want a decimal when talking about vertical shift. Step 3, we've already went into great detail about why this is the range formula. It's d minus amplitude, d plus amplitude. So just plug in those values, 1.5 for d and 0.5 for a. So 1.5 minus 0.5 gives you 1, which is the smallest value in your range. Make sure to include it with brackets. And then d plus amplitude, 1.5 plus 0.5 is 2. Include that in your brackets. That will be your largest y value. If you look on the graph, you will quickly see that it does indeed range from 1 to 2. So the application for this lesson is very, very simple. That's it for this example, folks. If you have any other questions about it, let me know.